Number one, you need to understand that you are constantly in conversations with yourself. If you pause for a minute, you are talking to yourself internally. And you know what? You don't even know what you're talking about because you are just repeating something that your body and your subconscious mind knows. Suppose you fought with your friend 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago, but you're still living that thing in your heart by playing those conversations again and again. Now, there's no harm in it as long as you're really enjoying it. But when you want to change your life, you will have to change that internal dialogue. You will have to replace something with what you want to see in your life. And it is going to be a conscious effort. Just like when you want to learn how to bike, when you want to learn how to swim, you will make a conscious effort to move your hands, body, mind, like consciously on a minute to minute basis. This is going to be a conscious effort. The moment you notice that your mind, you're thinking about thoughts that are not useful to you, you're bitching about people, you're talking badly about yourself, you're bitching about your relationship, and you're not talking properly about money with yourself, you will consciously replace that thought. Now, here the affirmations come into place. So, what happens is people think affirmations are like woo woo, but I'll tell you something, affirmations are not woo woo. They are just new thoughts. People are just making big spirituality big deal out of affirmations. I'm sweating out of my sunscreen. So now get 2 or 3 affirmations in all these areas of your life. Now, what you'll do is every time you catch yourself thinking these shitty thoughts, replace it. I usually tell myself I'm a baddie. I get everything I want. I'm so lucky I get everything I want. Everything is always working out in my favor. People love my energy. I love my energy. I don't care about what people think about me. I know I have a vision. I know I'm capable of achieving my visions. You know what? You need to empower yourself. You cannot rely on people to validate how you should be feeling. You need to constantly self soothing, self validating. And the moment you reach a point where you are so confident, so self dependent, and so self reliant, you will not look for attention from people outside of you. And that will automatically change your internal dialogue. The moment you have made this conscious effort of changing your affirmations or changing your thoughts again and again for at least 2 to 3 weeks, from third to fourth week, you will automatically have this thought about yourself that I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm smart. I can do anything I put my mind to. These will be your regular, normal thoughts. Initially, they were affirmations, you know, but you repeated so much that it become your internal dialogue. I'll give you a small example. How do you use a vocabulary on a day-to-day basis to communicate with people, right? Now, if you were raised in um, India, your internal dialogue, when you talk to people, you will have the English words that you learned in India. For example, in India, we say, what man? What do you want, man? These are vocabularies and they naturally come into our conversations with people and ourselves. So, what I tell you is read books that are beneficial to you. Read good material, watch podcast, or invest in a course or something, or do something good for yourself, which will change the vocabulary that you have in your mind. For example, a good self-help book. I recommend The Mountain Is You by Brianna West. This is non-sponsored. I love her. And so you will change you when you read it, you will relate to it and you will start to use what is mentioned in the book when you're having conversation with yourself and people. So that's why you need to have a good input so you can use that input by creating your reality. That was about thoughts. And number 2 is about feelings. Now, feelings, what happens is every morning we wake up and we immediately dwell into how we got dumped, how people cheated on us, or how we got betrayed, or about what is going to happen today. Will people choose me or not? How the day is going to be at work. We're just stressing about things that haven't even happened or have already happened without living in the present moment. We are constantly using past and future to feel something. Why are I wanted to say you, but I also do that sometimes. Why are we doing this? We know that just by staying in the present moment, doing something good with yourself, you can change that feeling. And when you change that feeling, what happens is you train your brain to feel something else other than what you were feeling yesterday. And it is a conscious effort, guys. It is a conscious effort. The moment you catch yourself thinking negatively about something that has happened in the past or something that is about to happen in the future, you catch yourself, immediately distract yourself, go for a walk, make a coffee for yourself, be present. Suppose you're holding something. Oh, I'm holding this Hawaiian tropic island glow. Just grab yourself in the present moment. Just count 5 beautiful red color things around you. Just bring yourself in the present moment and try to do something that will make you feel good. Train your brain to be good, feeling good. Not necessarily always happy, that would be so fake, but at least good, in a better place, not in a sad, awful place. Number 3 is actions. If yesterday you woke up and you ate something nasty that was not good for you, not enough protein, you're not doing your skincare, you're not taking care of yourself, you cannot expect your life to change, because these thoughts, actions, and feelings need to align in a way so you become this person. You're creating a new identity for yourself. A lot of times, only thoughts and feelings itself bring you what you desire. It's because you already have a programming that supports those thoughts, that supports the vision that you are having. But for example, if you really, really have a tough time getting into the best shape of your life or manifesting a lot of money, it means you never had an example, a good example of that kind of desire, that kind of body, or that kind of money. If you want to change that, you will need to train. Sorry, my alarm went on. So if you want different results for yourself, you need to start training your body for something new. So your actions need to be completely different. Here what happens is, the scientific thing is neuroplasticity. Your brain starts to understand something new. It starts to feel, okay, yesterday she was eating awful things and today she's starting to take care of herself. She did that for 1 day. She's doing it for 2nd day. She's doing it for 3rd day. Now the brain knows what you will do on the 4th day. That is known as training your brain for something new. And every time you have a new thought, there is a new firing of neurons. And every time these neurons get fired, they get wired. The more time you fire a neuron in your brain with a thought again and again, it starts to create a pattern and becomes neural pathway. Now that neural pathway is your new habit. Now you're so ready with thoughts, feelings, and actions. Now what happens is, you have become this new person. All of a sudden, you will walk into places and you will not choose your old reality. You will not choose to hang out with those old people. You will not choose to experience trauma the same way you did in the past, because now your perception about reality has completely changed. You have not that person anymore. Have you seen those people who grew out relationships and they're like, I'm not that person anymore. I can't get along with him anymore. I can't get along with her anymore. It's because they grew up as a person. They changed themselves mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Now, why I tell you about actions is, your body remembers everything. I'll tell you something. You're so drunk one night and then you go to an ATM and you want to withdraw some money. And you're so drunk that you cannot remember the pin mentally, but your body remembers the pin. You'll just punch in the pin. And have you noticed that sometimes some hotels or some places, they give you a pin pad which the numbers are completely jumbled and you're not able to recall the ATM pin? Is because you only remember it like this, because your body remembers what you mentally remember. So when you change actions, when you move in a different direction, different ways, your body learns also to move in different directions. That was all for today. It was Pooja, and it's my pleasure to have you here on my channel. We make our mind a better place to live, and I'm going to have a good swim today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.